Hello, and welcome back to my Let's Play of Anno 117 Pax Romana. We're diving back into this more chill and relaxed playthrough of the game. And here in Port Serenus in Latium, we have a lot to do. Essentially, last episode, we went to Albion and built up our first island to bring cheese back to Port Serenus. Status on that delivery is it'll be here in about 6 minutes. So we'll start to fulfill the cheese food requirement here for our tier 3 population of the Eques. Now, the goal for today, there's a lot we want to do. First, Aqueduct. That needs to come in. I hope we can build 2 cisterns to have full coverage of the city. We have to do some updates to our second island here, Olivia. And the first thing, just kind of need to clean up the production so that we're bringing in, I think, more clay for amphores. I want to consider exploring a third island because we need a few more fertilities for these additional production chains we'll need for the tier 3 population. But big picture, Aqueduct, clean up supply chains, and then I also want to unlock and build our first marvel, either the forum or the baths. So let's dive right in. So let's take a look at the production over here on Isla Olivia. So in terms of our demands, olive oil is looking good, and amphora is looking good, but there's some issue with the supply here. So let's dive in to just Olivia. And as suspected, we're demanding a little bit more clay than we're supplying, but not the resin. So this should be pretty easy. We already have a great spot here. Let's go ahead, build that clay pit. Double check to make sure that's working out well. And we don't even need to increase our population center for that. So that looks good. And then we have so much cash just because last episode we kind of let Latium be alone and just generate cash for us while we built an Albion. Exploring another island here, I want to definitely make sure we have this bark wood sandarak, and a mineral deposit would be great as well for our fine glass, I believe. Yeah, fine glass is going to require that if we fulfill it. Let's take our... We have a flagship somewhere. What in the world is our flagship doing on a trade route? Well, that's just weird. Let's go ahead and do that. Establish the route. You get off this route. We'll come drop those supplies, and then I want to see if we can explore any new islands this direction. Like that one. Just to see what fertilities may be there. But while we wait for that ship, start planning out the aqueduct. So, kind of left this space that I think will be really good. So let's see what we can make this look like. I think that will look very good. And then we have this really perfect mountain slot. Happy about that. And let's start to map out what it will look like here. Delete some of these roads. These are just placeholders, so no real need for that. And look how perfect it is. All right. All right. Now, road coverage is pretty good. It looks like over here things aren't ideal with the tavern. It would be nice to have a road connecting here. However, another goal is to probably start putting down some paved roads. So we'll do that as well. But let's see if we can go ahead and build this, given the supplies we have. Alright, we'll plug this together. And then upgrade. Looks good. The final piece. Amazing. Looking good. Looking very good. Yeah, with the lavender farms in the background. Let's take a nice look at this. Impressed. Once we get the paved roads in here, this will start to look like a proper city for sure. Alright, well, quick wins. We'll take that. And now that we have the first one, we'll start to plan out our second, but let's double check our research. Yeah. So in 6 minutes, we'll be able to kind of expand our harbor area, mainly for fishing, just to pack in more production buildings. But planning out where we want to move next. Marble roads, possibility. Upgrade our ships, that would take a lot. Let's see, still don't have a huge demand for military, but we'll see as we need to expand to another island due to our fertilities. I didn't set fertilities to be challenging. I think we just kind of got maybe a poor roll, but we have abundant fertilities. Let's see. Nothing that we immediately need here, but it could be some larger goals we want to start working towards. These unlock nodes here. Need to do specific things in order to get access to them. Let's see. Sorry, I'm kind of jumping all over the place here. It's okay for us to just queue up a few. Take some more Libertas, 20 minutes. Duct irrigation is something we may want. And maybe warehouses. That'll tide us over for now. It's not anything that I'm really demanding. Alright, we'll unload this and then let's go check out islands. Just to see where we can expand. Now, second aqueduct. Let's just see. What does this do for our people? Well, the plebs don't even get access to it. Let's see, the eques. Increasing health and fire safety specifically for them, as well as increasing health and fire safety for everyone in the radius. So that is very good. This playthrough is just going our way. I don't want to jinx it, but we've just had really incredible luck, I want to say, with just really good earnings, like our balance, our economy pretty much mapped out perfectly, and then the city incidents have been going really well. All right. And now the second cistern, probably gonna place right here. So the coverage on this side, we don't quite get here. And we can do something like this. Want to make sure we're not leaving too many people out. But the paved roads will also expand this radius. So if we did one here and one down here, that would probably be great. Maybe like that. Yeah, let's do it right here. I think that's a pretty easy construction move. All right. Let's go ahead and plop this down. See what kind of good connection we can make. Wants to settle. Tarragon, not right now. All right. How is that doing? Warehouse, maybe a spinner connection looks fine. Police filter's also fine. All right, let's build this. Ooh, we're running a little low on concrete. Let's see. Don't know if we'll be able to get this done. No, not quite. Alright, we've discovered new land. Alright, honestly, nothing that we need and a really small island. Let's see. Is there another on the horizon? There is. Let's take a look at this. This might be a little more promising. And where do you want to settle? In Albion, of course. Okay, I wouldn't love it. Wouldn't love it. Just tell him not right now. All right. Another island. Okay, this is possible. This is definitely possible. Good stuff here, but it's huge. It's just going to increase our island settlement cost. So we have this island here, which we get really nothing that we need from. This is a really good island. Wow, this is a beautiful island. This would make for a amazing city. These mountain ranges, so much elevation, the waterfall. You know what? It's not something we need to do, but I want to. Let's see if we can settle this. It's gonna be expensive. Alright, what's the cost? 60? Easy. Easy. Alright, and now there's pirates everywhere. What's the status with our pirate friends? Dead? What the? This is the first time we're meeting this? Wow, we have been... Oh my gosh. I think it is episode 5, and we are meeting the pirate for the first time. Wow. Well, things are going our way. Probably time to start some military construction. How is our ship materials? Probably want to start producing some weapons now that we're meeting the pirate. But we've sent our flagship back. We could start to map out at least the production chains for either... What would we want to prioritize first for our eques? We could do the writing tablets or start fine glass. What are these going to give us? Plus income and prestige. And this, knowledge and income. We can prioritize the tablius then, especially as we wait for more construction materials to come in. Now, patron god on our new island, they just are obsessed. Ben, as soon as you settle another island, obsessed with getting you to declare a deity. But I think not a bad idea to start constructing another ship and probably a warship. And in the meantime, probably getting our weapons production up and running. Now, this is going to make people very upset. Yeah, decrease our health. Right now, we're doing okay. But I think this is a good spot to do it. Yeah. We're going to do it. Let's map this out. Go ahead, build 2 of these. And how is the charcoal production? I'm gonna need an upgrade there for sure. This is a good spot. But we'll need another warehouse. Do we want to do that? Wow. You guys are going far. How about we do this and this? I think that looks nice. Try this. First furnace. Oh my. Maybe it's time for a little upgrade in our tile production, to be honest. Do have a depot. I'd love for this to be filling up. Oh my gosh, we're out of all of our construction materials. Interesting. Well, it's a fine time for us to start focusing on another island as things come back up to speed. But I want to make sure that we get our weapons up and running. And then we can move to the second island. The third island, technically. But our second island that we'll focus on today, I guess. Wow, it just looks epic. And you can go all the way over the top. Well, I'll have to figure out what we want to do. I think population, definitely here. Try to put a city up on the hill. That's the dream. It's going to be hard to get a aqueduct, though. Something to consider. This would be a good spot, actually, for population. Kind of a wide, sprawling city. Production over here. Lots of fields. We could do something like that. Alright. Should be able to get weaponsmith up and running. Just double check to make sure we're going to have enough. Yep, charcoal is going to be fine. Maybe we'll just wait another second for that. Looks good. Workforce looks fine. Alright, let's head over to the new island, which we'll come up with a name for that. But let's start us off. Let's go ahead. We'll just kind of make this a production center for now. Put our timber down. Ship should be arriving soon. And what do we want to create here? Definitely want a apiary and these Sandarak nurseries. So, probably do so around here. We're gonna wait for some wood to come in. Then we'll take our roads out. Like this. have some half-decent angles for now. And the apiaries. Go ahead and put these kind of early. I don't need a lot of meadow area. How many of these will we need? Oh, 2 will be plenty for now. Oh, yeah. Maybe map out a 3rd. Won't look the best, so we can go ahead and ignore it for now. Ship is here with some early timber. Go ahead and send this back. And we have a ship ready for as soon as we set up this island. Alright. Ben is freaking out. We got some trade routes. Alright. You can be our patron god. Ship is under attack. Flagship got away safely. Yeah, they're patrolling over here. So definitely going to want to build up our naval power. Straighten out these roads a bit. Anything going on weird? Yes, there was. All right. What do you need? You need all sorts of construction materials. All right, well, we can do that. You need a little bit of concrete, a little bit of tiles. Let's bring over some more timber. So we can start mapping this out. All right. So that's got good coverage. Keep this kind of center because we'll probably have farming out here. Maybe even bread with this great river. It's kind of nice that we don't need wheat fertility. But this is where we will plan our population center. At least for now. So this will probably be kind of our farming area, or our Libertas neighborhood. Hopefully not in too much trouble. Oh man. We're safe. No need to panic. Alright, build this up. Start our honeycomb production. And still got some workforce. Maybe we should start this. Oh, we're going to be able to build 2 of these as well. And we're going to need to. Alright. Starter Arc Nursery. Perfect. Put this here. Let's see if we got the room. 120. Oh yeah, this is great. We can shape this up a little bit better. That'll do it. And then right here. Perfect. All right, we got the materials. We're looking good. Now, we have our trade ship, but we're going to need that warship, which is coming. Is it actually a warship? Oh, I hope so. If not, might need to purchase one. Let's take a look at our settlement request. Back in Albion, Is Governor... Oh, no, no, no. I already told Tarragon. Alright. We gotta get back to work because I want to unlock that first Marvel, and that'll require more population of tier 3, so we gotta pick up the pace a little bit. Well, you know what? The fact that we don't absolutely need to build our first city, I think I'm fine to just chill a little bit. Yeah, let's actually just refocus and upgrade some population, check in with our production chains as well, and kind of make our way towards the first Marvel. Alright, porridge looks good, sardines good, bread good of course, wine great, tunics, pileus, soap, 90%. Let's check on that. Sandals, togas, great. We're just starting out to demand those. Okay, everything's great, even with a few upgrades, but let's double check what's going on with soap. Alright, over here. You need some more lavender. That's what's going on. Yep. Pigs look good. How about the lard? Okay. Some more lavender. Tell me one of these is a warship. Thank the heavens. Okay. Now let's make this route. We'll load up on honeycomb. Come on now. Having some problems. Yes, leave. New route. Switch these up. Come on. I'd love to just get the honeycomb. How about... Shouldn't wood be here? There we go. Sand rock. It's giving me a hard time. Ooh, and with those upgrades, we unlocked the Marvel. Excellent. Alright, we're going to have to decide which one we go with first. I'd love to be able to figure out these trade routes. Just giving us such a hard time adding the goods. Don't love it. Don't love it. We can do it manually for now. We can save the game. In between us playing. Flagship. Where is that? Right here. Okay. So, Marvel time. The forum will increase population, income, and a lot of prestige. The baths, definitely more practical. Increase population, health, and fire safety. Our health is good. Our fire safety is getting a little bit better with these aqueduct. Man, I think we need to upgrade our tile production. This is just way too slow. Yeah, let's do this. Are we any closer to charcoal burners? Can use meadows. Let's do this. We'll just go ahead, prioritize that. Only take us 4 or 5 minutes. So we put this here. Some tilers. house. Let's rock upgrading the tile production. Plenty of workforce. All right, and in just a little bit, that'll be up and running at 100%, I hope. All right. Now this is working. Fire safety, massive upgrades. Awesome. The aqueduct is so powerful at just stabilizing a city. Always good to place it down. Okay, so in terms of our aqueduct, everything's going really well. We don't need a bath. I love this building. Wow, the coverage would be insane. Form could definitely be nice. These are massive buildings. We are going to need to do some remodeling for sure. Let's see. If we place it on top of our villa, everything would be great. This is a potential spot. It would be a substantial remodel. I think we could move this. This is almost too drastic, though. I don't know if I'm prepared to do something that crazy. The coverage would be great. Income would be boosted. Bathhouse also. Super central. Also can't forget about doing our lavender expansion. Let's think. Check our upgrades. Alright, form. I think the first thing is I want to have the symmetry over here. So let's see if they'll let us do some copying. Yeah, not ideal to do the mirror. But what we could do... No, forget it. Alright, angle-wise. 4x2. A gap of 2. And then... from this angle it looked... I think another 4. Alright, looks like we didn't quite get that symmetry. But our aqueduct will come through here, so that is okay. Let's do this. Double road through the center. We can do some parks here as well. And paved roads. Why not do some paved roads? Do some upgrades here. Didn't like that. Oh, dang. Let's save our concrete for now. Especially since we're going to be building a marvel. But let's stay focused, Henry. Get our plan together. It's always difficult kind of deciding how to plan out a city, because you want your production buildings, almost your markets, your spinners to have good coverage, but the marvels should probably be prioritized because their impact is very much outsized. Alright, let's not lose any ships. Do a manual loading, honeycomb, and sandarach. Alright, and that replanting should be good to go. Yeah, you're happy. This should increase. Alright, major remodel time. Gotta get to work. Right next to the aqueduct. Yeah, do we go on the right side or the left side? I think our density is going to kind of move out in this direction, so okay to do this side. Let's do here. This will be low impact, relatively. I think we can move all of this. For now. Forum, just like this. Perfect. Left the perfect space. I think that's all right. And we need marble. Okay. If we want to get this done, we're going to have to move a little bit quicker. So maybe let's see if we can purchase some so we can get this done today. And then be able to put marble on this island. Let's do that. Alright, but we will need some expansion. Don't know if this is the perfect time. Alright, bit of residence expansion. Double check our basic consumer goods. Phileas. Sardines, getting a little tight. Let's see about that. Alright. And then marble. Let's do this. And we're upgrading to a minor city here in Isla Olivia. And I think this will come up to speed in population, no problem. Go ahead and add uncut marble. It's given us such a hard time. Alright. Comb. Looking good. Those look good. Productivity. What else will we need for the form? Alright, that marble. Could we go to a trader for this? Not Diana. We could get uncut marble. Don't know if we need to do that since we just established it. But let's make sure that we add our masons. These are going to decrease health, increase prestige. Not opposed to putting them in our harbor area. At least close by is okay, since it affects all types of buildings. Be like that. Let's see. All Alright. Build that. Get that marble started. But man, oh man. Next episode, we are going to fix whatever this bug is. It's slowing us down for sure. I just can't click this. I can click that. But I can't click what I want to click. So weird. Okay, that looks good. Can I move this over? Well, that'll work for now. And then, what if we try to do this trade route with the fancy trick? Okay, that worked. And honeycomb, come on now. Come on, come on. Honeycomb, nope. How does it know what I don't want? Let's see. Well, we'll take that for now. Get the sand to rock. And we can add in our first tabulus. Should have some nice spots for this. That's a good one. That's a real good one. Which is better? Go with that. Ooh, that takes some marble. Alright, let's do it. Tabulus, which gives us a great area of effect as well. Yep, +1 knowledge, and then providing this good, it's going to increase our knowledge a lot. So if you thought our research was chugging along quickly, it's only going to get better for us. Alright. Looks good. Don't need that flagship. Heading over there now. Let's see, at the last minute, could we get honeycomb on? We can! Oh my gosh, okay. So we've established our trade route. Let's just see if this works. No, 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 no. You want to try this. Come on, come on. So spin around, spin around. Are you going to do it naturally? Oh, you want to. What's your minor issue? I don't need. Oh, I've paused it. That's a normal issue. I will manually get you started. Don't worry. Alright, you're free. Alright, perfect. Looking great. Alright, well, I would say we've had some success. We've upgraded a little bit. Let's plop down some more lavender. This might require a little bit of moving of our woodcutters. Let's try that. Just like so. Can we move you? Let's see. 100%, looking good. Nudge you over here. Don't love that. Don't love that. Don't think we destroyed. Perfect. 81. Alright. And then, how dependent are you? we'll keep that warehouse over there. All right, you're okay. All right, lavender time. More soap, more lavender. And like this. Clean up these roads. Tad, getting a little out of control there. All right. And fields. For now, I'm not super worried about these mountain slots. It's possible our city may come up this direction, but not in the near future. All right, painting in, looking good. All right, lavender should be in a good place. Yes, it is. And let's just double check all of our consumer goods. Haven't expanded the city much, but tabulates are coming together. Soap should be getting up to full efficiency. Cheese should be here. Is everybody enjoying the cheese? Yes. Wow, that boosts income. Great. And prestige. Wonder if we're running low on it. No, we're looking great. Let's see kind of when the next delivery is going to come in. Alright, it's about to pick up its next shipment. That's good. The people request our decision. A scholarly merchant stands before you in chains. This citizen of Port Serenus is guilty of collecting magical codices and heretical scrolls. Ben explains your priests wish you to condemn him to the mines. Noble governor, pleads the merchant. I gathered those materials for study, not practice. Alright, so collecting magical and forbidden religious scrolls that he says he's not practicing with, just to study. Sentence him to the mines. This will increase belief on the island. Decrease knowledge. Confiscate. Okay. That doesn't seem too bad. It's peaceful, in line with my moniker. Seize all of his wealth and property. Wow. $8,000. I think we can go ahead and confiscate the materials and release him. This, no problem. No serious punishment. I want people to be studying, I guess, but this is the least intense we can go. That's great. And then, let's go ahead. Build this. First marvel. Look at that. You need a cistern, though. Alright, well, I was already planning on doing that. So we have this coverage. There. So we need all of this covered. Just go ahead. Place it here. And let's just hope we have the concrete. Do. All right. Let's get it going. More aqueduct time. Just a little bit of concrete every upgrade. Now the cistern might surprise us. Oh no, we got it. Alright, perfect. Now this road connection. Tag this up on both sides. Perfect. Alright, you got some water now for your fountain. No need to panic. Let's take a look. Here we are. Our first marvel in the form. Epic. Now we just need to pave some more of these roads. Aqueduct. Cats walking in the street. Yeah, the cistern, so very cool. People just chilling, relaxing. Donkeys. These are pots or amphorae from Isla Olivia into Port Serenus. Wow, we need to upgrade this neighborhood though. That'll be the goal next time we play Port Serenus. I'll see you there.